leading on from that.
Yeah, that's a question I'm going to ask you. Logan Paul.
You met him, didn't you?
And George Janko. I like George Janko a lot.
Yeah, I did meet him, yeah.
Is he... I'm hoping I get the right answer here, but is he a genuinely nice guy?
What, Logan?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think...
And George Janko as well.
George Janko. So I'll go George Janko quick. He, from the cameraman perspective, is the kind of guy that you really want to work with because he's interested in how you shoot the bit. Like, so he's willing to make time and allowances for you to get in the right position and light it. Because sometimes with Sidemen videos, like
almost like hungrier.
It is like no, but he's like he's a comedian, right? He's like comedic type. His thing is he wants to be an actor. He wants to do all this. So like like when you have like someone like let's say Simon Pegg and movies like that, a lot of the focus is on how it's shot and the pans. And all these things. So when George would come up to me and on the boat and he'd be like. Dude, come over here. So I want you to stand here, and I want this to be shot like that. I'm like, yeah, and then we could do this. And he'd be like, yeah, exactly. So you like vibe off of, like, you're going to make it funnier in the way that you film it. Exactly. And then, Logan, I think he was on that boat again. I think
that was actually one. So I watched that one because of
the boat one. Yeah. So I got to talk to him probably for about like 20 minutes as we were coming back into shore, and I think I met him at an interesting time because I think by that point he'd fought Mayweather.
Yeah, it was only a month, literally 2 weeks a month. Because he was in London with the Geordie Shore podcast, right? Well, he used that room, right? Yeah.
And yeah, it was like because I watch Impulsive, by the way. I watch. I like Logan Paul. I didn't used to like Logan Paul. I used to think like when he did the Japan thing, obviously, I don't know. He was like.
I was off YouTube at that point. I really discovered YouTube about 3 years ago, if I'm going to be honest with you. But I got big into Joe Rogan because
he's sick.
I basically went through this midlife crisis like you did, and I quit my job and everything. I just done what I wanted to do. And I used to watch Joe Rogan because my life was so lonely because I went through this. And so I got into podcasting that way. And then,
Well, a quick one on that. By the way, every backpacker male that you meet, you can always just be there and you go, you listen to Rogan. And I'm like, it's like the thing. It's like everyone's when they're on trains, when they're doing that.
They're intense.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Of course I
don't need to understand dark matter to get this podcast running. So you got to pick. But Joe himself.
Yeah. But mate, on on Impulsive, like because you probably watch Impulsive thing. I've been watching Impulsive. Yeah. I've been interested. So I'm a big fan of like redemption arcs, and Logan Paul has really like sincerely, I think, come back from. Which is sick. But even like I think they're saying it on the podcast now. Since fighting Mayweather, I think people could going clear, right? You've made enough money. You've sent it. You can just now put. If you made 40 million, you put 20 million in an investment fund. That makes 20% a year. Yeah. You've got it pays you 2 million a year without you having to do fuck all. You've already got a YouTube channel that has loads of videos on it that make regenerative money anyway. You got a podcast, whatever.
PSA 10 Charizard.
I think he's on the path to being one of the most famous people in the world right now.
Oh, he already is.
Yeah,
he already
is. I think he's definitely he's up there.
Definitely.
Right? Yeah.
And so when I met him, he was like they've said this on Impulsive. Since he did the Mayweather fight, he's just been doing precisely what he wants all the time. Yeah, like he doesn't make vlogs anymore. I think he just goes out there and drinks and does whatever because really he fought Floyd Mayweather. What else are you gonna do? Like Mike Tyson's on the cards apparently. I don't know how true that is. Yeah. But when I met him, mate, it was really nice. I'll tell you. He was like, so what I liked about the conversation we had was he was very clearly actually listening to me. Yeah. Like, I haven't met too many, like, talent type people who are arseholes, sincerely. I haven't met anyone who was just, like, a pricks like that. I've heard a lot of reality stars are actually the ones that you really don't want to work with because they they think they're massive.
Which is the strangest like thing when they're probably the lowest.
Yeah.
This funny.
But he was really sincere and he was actually invested in it. And I'll tell you off air what precisely we talked about because it again I'm trying to keep a reputation up. But
can we guess before you tell us the conversation?
Well, we can.
What do you reckon he spoke about Logan Paul about?
Well, I'm just thinking, what would he speak to him about that he can't talk about on here?
Oh, you can't talk about it here?
No, I can't. No. He just said he
is
can't.
this the new project thing he's on about?
No, it's more like a reputation thing. Not for him specifically, more me.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, he can't just blurt it all out.
Okay.
But we can still have a guess and just just John doesn't say anything.
Oh, right, no. Let's just move on there.
We talked about some shared wild experiences. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Get it. Sorry. I thought it was going to be like a Pacific, like advice thing, and I was thinking, it's going to be so random that we're never going to guess this. And
so basically, when I did, because I knew, like, again, like, so meeting JJ was one thing. When I first started working for him, that was like, it was the same. It was the same effect with Logan, right? But Logan had just fought Mayweather, and like even my dad didn't know KSI was, but my dad had heard Logan Paul by the time I'd met him, right?
Yeah.
So when he walked down the dock, there was definitely a sense of, oh, that's fucking surreal. Like, that's really, looking at him, that doesn't really make sense that he's physically in front of me. Yeah. So when it came time, like, again, I'm not
that's
really
insane. You know,
it is mental. Well, I can't believe it. Yeah. But so like but it's surreal to like. Sorry, no, what was it? Like, again, when I said earlier, I'm not someone. One of the things that I think is important when you're working as a videographer, again, is not like trying to talk to the talent all the time. When Logan was there, I wasn't going to just, even though I did want to, of course I want to have a conversation with him. He's a very interesting person. The whole time I was filming and doing my job, I didn't bother interacting. I just, nice to meet you.
That's professional.
Just being a bit professional, right? Yeah. But when it came time to get the boat back, I'd already pre-planned what I was going to ask him or say to him, because I knew, like, he's someone who would appreciate potentially a sincere conversation. I don't know if he did. I don't know if he did appreciate it. How am I to know?
Yeah.
But it's from what I, as a person to person, he was engaged in the conversation, it seemed like, and we had a nice long conversation. He was just like looking at me, and he like asked me a question, and he'd like think about it and ponder it, and he'd come back. So I thought at that time, but he was clearly, mate, he was drinking vodka all day, like this. That's in the video. Like they was smashed, mate. And then after that, he'd probably just jetted off somewhere. That's what he's been doing. Like, again, I watch Impulsive a lot, so he's just been going all over.
Yeah. So like, I get the vibe that, mate, not just him, but I get the vibe that once you're at that level and you've got that much trust in what you're doing, that everyone on the boat is considered a friend for that moment. So you don't need to approach the fella. Mm-hmm. He already knows and respects. Well, he respects you, and that's what I'm getting. Is that right?
Yeah, essentially. Mate, there's definitely a circle. There's definitely a circle of trust.
Do you understand what I'm saying by that?
Oh, I don't know.
He gets it.
Mate,
we go through this all the time. I think I'm pretty sure I said that right. And he's
I like how you say, John hasn't even mentioned. You went, he gets it, and he's sitting there
because
thinking,
he's sitting there nodding at me.
I ain't got a clue.
No. I get
he has, because when he does Impulsive, he acknowledges everyone on the set, and he treats everyone. It feels like they're all as a friend here, like we're all
but what we're saying, like, but John's behind the camera, so like obviously,
what I'm saying, there's no hierarchy. It doesn't matter. If he's KSI or the cameraman,
everyone who's there is there for a reason.
Yeah,
and he's like weirdly, I don't want to use this term because it seems lame, but it is the circle of trust. Essentially, everyone who's there is because they're there either because the main person trusts them, or that the person they trusts them. And like it's rare that you ever get an awkward situation on those sets because everyone knows that the people who are there do their job. Yeah. Like anyone, I'm like...
You've got to be good to be there as well, though.
Yeah. You have to have built a reputation, or you just need to be a grafter. You just need to be someone who just sends it.
Like we say it all the time, like being a genuine, nice person, you can go so far just from that. People can tell that whether they like think it like probably actually like think about it, or if it's like a subconscious thing. You can tell a genuine person. Yeah. Like just from one conversation. Some people are bad at telling it. But like,
not everyone can.
But no, they can't.
Personalities, they can't. Like.
Yeah, but I just feel like, I don't know. Like
he's dodgy as well.
I just really.